Tested, approved, and trusted. Tested, approved, and trusted. Listen, this boy, KOBBIE MAINOO, has been tested, he's been approved, he's trusted by Manchester United. Listen, I've had a lot of people coming out and threatening me. Well, you're too excited, you're overhyping the young boy. Come on, let him grow, let him develop. And I'm thinking, guys, what are you talking about? What exactly are you saying? This boy is the present, the future, and should have been the past. But he's only 18. I've not seen a complete 18-year-old footballer. Now, and it's funny. Football supporters are so funny. You're people of little faith. You see how good this boy is. After last night's game, he was not even perhaps the man of the match, but he was the most trending personality on Twitter. You know why? Because you're all praising him wherever you are. You all know how good he is. But somehow, I'm here on the United hotspot praising KOBBIE MAINOO, and there are some folks who are going down in the comments and saying, well, you're too excited. They're abusing me for praising KOBBIE. Come on. Hypocrisy of the highest order. I told you, we United supporters have one problem. We are hypocrites. You're doing the same thing, but because on my video I'm coming to say the same thing, you're attacking me. Come on, stop being cowards. What are you worried about? You think when we praise KOBBIE MAINOO he's going to all of a sudden become bad? Listen, he can't. This boy was gifted. Whatever he does is not even his making. It's not about him. The level of completeness in his football is a gift from the man above. It's not his hard work. It's there in the history of football. For me, all the years I've existed, I have never seen, there are not so many anyway, but I have never seen a complete 18-year-old footballer. Not even Messi or Cristiano were as complete as KOBBIE. And I'm not saying he's more skillful than Messi and Cristiano. Again, I know you people. You pick one line and you go on that and go in the comments. Stupid! Why are you comparing him to Messi or Cristiano? Oh, the joke is on you. I'm saying, even Messi, we knew how good he was. Cristiano Ronaldo, we knew how good he was. But there were a lot of things for him to improve on his game. KOBBIE MAINOO has got very few things, if anything, to improve on his game. He's complete, but he's different. His talent is different. He's special. He's not flair. He's not panache and skill and fancy. But he changes games. He controls games. He's doing at 18 things Clarence Seedorf used to do. This boy is controlling games, and you're telling me I can't come here on the hotspot and talk about him? This boy is the reason United has been looking improved in all the games. Even the West Ham game we lost, I think we played well because of KOBBIE. There was an improvement on how we played. This boy controls games. He's a number 6. Now, what a number 6 does is a linchpin on which everything you do spins. That's why Andre Onana many times will try to pick him, give him the ball in the middle. And I love the way Onana trusts this boy. He gives this boy the ball when he's sandwiched by about 4 players and he's just close to his box. But Onana has got no worry that this boy will make a mistake. He's only 18. Do the same. Have you seen Onana passing the ball like that to Amrabat or whoever? He would, if he does that, it's to save himself. But this boy, give him a ball in any position, he will deal with it calmly and do the right thing. At 18, tell me one player who at 18 was doing that. Where was Clarence Seedorf at 18? Was he doing these things the way this boy was doing? He's doing them. So stop being worried that maybe when we talk about him, are we jinxing him? You cannot jinx someone who is gifted. KOBBIE's skill is not his. He's a gift. He's a special gift to football, not to Manchester United alone, but to football. So enjoy it when it's there. Talk about it because we are fans of the game. This is what we do. We enjoy players and we talk about them. Don't expect me to come on the United hotspot here and don't talk about KOBBIE. Yet that's what you're doing in your bedrooms, wherever you are. You're praising this same boy and you're telling me I can't. But listen, I've been for the longest time advocating for Erik ten Hag playing a double pivot. And it seems, of course, even if he did it and it worked against Liverpool, it's not his thing. When he played KOBBIE and Amrabat, it's not his thing. But the game against Aston Villa showed me that actually we've got the armory or the personnel to execute a single pivot. That is if he makes the right selection. That is, of course, when all players are fit. If Bruno and Christian Eriksen are there and they are fit, actually a single pivot makes sense. If KOBBIE is the one playing in the number 6, I'm thinking even Casemiro, when he returns from injury, he cannot man the number 6 role in a single pivot the way KOBBIE does. He used to do it before during his prime. Now it would be too much for him. This boy is younger, he's fitter, he has a lot of power and gas, but he's also more smarter than all these players. Guys, this boy's brain, to play that number 6, you've got to have a brain. You're the brain of the team, especially if you're playing a single pivot. That's why they call it a pivot. A pivot. Do you know what a pivot means? In everything, a pivot is the most important thing of anything. If you've got no pivot, even your joints form sort of a pivot is everything. You need a pivot to be able to spin and do things. So Kobbie is our pivot, but he's 18, and you're telling me that boy is not special? There are no I'm thinking Erik ten Hag has nothing to tell this boy in training to teach him. What are you teaching him? Even him, he doesn't know how he does these things because they are natural. He's been gifted. So this boy can help us well when we're playing a single pivot. He can man that position properly. All we've got to do is surround him with the right players. And the game against Aston Villa proved to us that Christian Eriksen playing alongside him, and that's why I was saying before, Scott McTominay should not be his partner if we are playing him. McTominay should be at a distance, a bit away from him. But Christian Eriksen does well because Eriksen can orchestrate things from anywhere. Of course, he's not still at the level, and understandably, he's not at the level where he was because he's aging. But you see, they say class is permanent. His class is there. You see it. He doesn't need so many games for us to see his class. Eriksen is class. Partner it with this the specialty in Kobbie MAINOO. Then give him Bruno, because I've seen that Eriksen actually makes Bruno look good rather. Eriksen improves Bruno. That's what I think. They play well together. That's why the two for me actually were on the same level last night. So I think for me, in Kobbie MAINOO, Manchester United has got a player who, and like I've been saying, I will consistently say this, we've got to build everything we do around Kobbie. Any player we sign in, and Sir Jim Ratcliffe has said that before any transactions are made, he has got to be consulted, obviously, because I mean, he's the guy in charge of football. Before we do anything, we've got to consult him at Manchester United. You know why? I think it's important. But before we make any signing, we should sign players who can fit into what Kobbie MAINOO plays. If you're not smart, because MAINOO is perhaps 15 steps ahead of almost everyone around him. He's that intelligent. That's why he's able at 18 to man that position with ease. That is the hardest position on the football pitch, because you're playing in the middle, meaning you've got to be comfortable on the ball. You've got to have special scanning. That's why Erik ten Hag even mentioned it. He's scanning. What does scanning mean? You'll be able to see behind you, aside, all angles, because you're in the middle, you're surrounded. When you're on the wing like Antony, who struggles on the wing, all these players who struggle on the wing, you've got one side to worry about. Behind you is nothing. There are fans. It's the line, the ball is gone out. So you've got to focus on one end where you see. So you see everyone coming. If you're in the middle where Kobbie MAINOO plays, the number 6, you've got to have a scanning to see that who is behind me, who is attacking me, your opponents. You saw what he did. A proper scenario was that case where I think he had Gravenberch. He had 3 Liverpool players coming at him. The boy had 3 touches on the ball. But the way he just invited the pressure on him in the middle with comfort. And you tell me I can't come here and praise him because you fear he will come bad all of a sudden? Come on. Come on. Why is it trending on Twitter? It is because even you in your houses, all you're doing is praise him. And you're saying I can't praise him. Someone went in my comments and I wonder how are you people nurtured? Who grew you? You're going on in my comment section on my channel, and you're abusing me because I'm praising Kobbie MAINOO. Hey, you're overhyping the boy. And I'm thinking, but they are also you're all doing the same thing. But also, you don't have to abuse me for my opinion, fam. Let's be serious. Let's be guided. You don't abuse someone for their opinion. It's my opinion. For crying out loud. You are entitled to your own opinion. Drop it in the comment section or start your own channel and give your opinion. You don't abuse people. Someone was abusing me for saying, you know what, we need to back Sir Jim Ratcliffe. And I'm thinking, come on, do you think by us coming and shouting every day the Glazers are going to cancel the contract they signed with Sir Jim Ratcliffe to sell him 25% of the club? Come on. If you don't want to back him, go find another club because he's here to stay. Guys, we need to use our heads. Think with your head. We need to use our heads. There is someone, and forgotten the name, the user is funny, was abusing me that I'm a fool for saying we back Sir Jim Ratcliffe. I'm one of the people who was for a full sale. I was here. Go check my videos. They are there unless you don't use your head to watch videos. I was saying I want a full sales Sheikh Jassim. It didn't happen. It's not any of us to decide. The Glazers chose to surrender the football department to Sir Jim Ratcliffe. Obviously, what do I do? Am I going to go and kill the Glazers? Back the guy. You, whichever noise you will make, just back the guy. Who knows what if it works? But people are there abusing and attacking. But anyway, going back to Sir Jim Ratcliffe, whatever Sir Jim Ratcliffe does, whichever sporting director does, whatever we do, each team has got to have a player on which you build. For United, we cannot, actually should not even be built on Rasmus Højlund. We should build this team on KOBBIE MAINOO because he's first of all young, he's a leader. He's coming out of games and he's cheering. He's 18, but he's confidently telling fans to come on, cheer when he's being substituted. And I'm thinking, is this boy even human? Is he even human? Goodness, what a time to support Manchester United. I'll be back live every day at exactly 10 p.m. You all better join me because the hotspot is just about to get hot. This is the United hotspot and all the hot conversations will happen here. For this one, it was all about KOBBIE, who has been tested, approved, and trusted. Let the games be. Just imagine when Casemiro is back. Fam, I'm done.